Hey everyone, it's Nathan from ModInfinite Motorsports. In our last video, we overviewed Koyorad's Aluminum Racing Radiator for the 2007-2008 Nissan 350Z. And today, we're going to be installing the Koyorad radiator on our ModInfinite 350Z NISMO. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the front bumper from the car. Now, this isn't required, but it does make things a lot easier because you will see what you are dealing with and it's a lot easier to reach around things. So now that the bumper's fully off, what we're going to do now is we're actually going to take out the strut bracing as shown here and the two air boxes located below it. So now the strut bar bracing and the intakes are out. What you're going to go ahead and start doing is removing the coolant from the OEM radiator. And to allow easier flow, what you're going to want to do is remove the reservoir cap as well as the radiator cap. Okay, so the coolant has been drained from the radiator. And we decided while we're doing this radiator job that we would go ahead and switch out the hoses for some newer and stronger ones. So we went with HPS. So these are going to be going on the ModInfinite 350Z. And then after that, we will uninstall the OEM radiator and put on the Koyorad. Okay, so we're almost to removing the radiator, but it's important that you remove this clip before doing so. So after unplugging the fan shrouds, what we're actually going to do is unbolt the AC system line. Now we are going to unbolt the AC condenser from the radiator, and to do that you would remove the covers as seen here and you would unbolt the 10mm inside. So now we're going to take off the fan shroud from the radiator, and to do that you would take out the 10mm bolts located on each side. So after removing the fan shroud, what you're going to do next is tilt the radiator towards the engine to unhook the AC condenser. So we just removed the radiator from the 350Z and we're going to be going and putting on the new Koyorad radiator. And it's pretty cool because on the side you can tell how noticeable the difference is in thickness between the two radiators. So we're gonna go ahead and mount the new Koyorad radiator onto the 350Z and we're gonna show you how. So what we're gonna do first before putting on the new Koyorad radiator onto the 350Z is we're actually gonna take the rubber mounts on the bottom as shown here, and you're gonna go ahead and put them on the Koyorad. So you're going to connect the Koyorad radiator back to the AC condenser, and after that we're going to go ahead and mount the new HPS hose that we use. This is not required for every installation, but you just put the radiator hose back into the radiator. So the new Koyorad is in, and we basically reversed the process of removing the old radiator and did the entire process to put on the new Koyorad radiator. In addition, we also added the HPS hoses, and we are basically good to go. We just need to add the air boxes back in, as well as the strut tower bracing, and then after that we're gonna fill the Koyorad with coolant, burp the system, and we should be good to go.
It has sand in it.
So after successfully mounting on the Koyorad radiator, what we are going to do now is add coolant and distilled water and burp the system. We already added air to the system on accident, so it should be fun.
Just don't mind. Big red mismatch.
Should be fun. Going on.
There's so much air.
So we should have fun taking out all the air from the system.
I'm gonna push the bottom one right now.
Okay.
Tell me if air bubbles come out. Oh, that's just good.
Yeah.
Air bubbles still coming out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Alright everyone, so we have a brand new Koyorad Aluminum Racing Radiator, and we have fresh coolant in the system. We're basically done here. We're gonna go ahead and put on the bumper, but that wraps it up for today's video. Thank you all for watching. If you guys liked the video, make sure to hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more content from us. This Koyorad Aluminum Racing Radiator is found on our website at www.modinfinite.com. If you guys have any questions, concerns, or interests about Koyorad or any of your racing parts, let us know on our social media at Facebook, our email at modinfinitemotorsports@gmail.com, or in the YouTube comments down below. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.